I want to show you the way that I assemble my BALIKBAYAN boxes. Now, as you can see here, guys, this is an Atlas box. Remember from some of the other videos, I told you we pay $5 a box. But here's how you assemble these. Some tips for you guys. When you get the flaps folded down like this to help them stay together, push it up against the table, put a little weight on it. You'll get them nice and tight. The seam here is what you want. You want your folds to be an edge here and here. So you have a nice good square. I like to use high-strength duck packing tape, not the gray tape. The gray tape doesn't stick to cardboard that well, even though it's really strong. The clear tape, packing tape, does a much better job at that. So the first thing I do is I just put one strip on the bottom to hold everything in place. Make sure you have a good sharp knife. One tip, guys, when you're cutting your tape is, let's say, if this is my box, right? When I go to cut this, I always put a finger here and cut my tape. That way I never have to worry about the tape sticking back to the roll of tape. All right, so we got our first one strip. Let's do a second one, a little bit away from that one. Okay? Now, what we do is we're going to take the tape and come here to the edge, and we're going to lay it over like so. And fold it. Well, let's see if I can get you guys a close-up of that. So I take the tape, I lay it like this. You can see here how it only laps part of it. So you want it to be kind of like this. You got a little bit of leftover space. Fold that in like that. This will allow your corners to be super, super strong. Now, depending on how much stuff you're going to put in these, and we put a lot in ours, then not only do you want to do both sides this way, but let's crisscross it like this. You see, here's the corner, the tape comes. I bisect it and have the tape wrap up like this. What this does, this tape here, it helps to prevent the sides from splitting out. And I will put a longer piece all the way around in the final when we've packed it and ready to seal it. If I do that,
it works.
and I basically do the same on that side. So let's do that again. We're going to put it on the corner, bring it down a little bit, crease it, come all the way across, and do the same. Now, before we're finished, we will have tape all the way around. We'll put tape here. And remember guys, overlap your tape on the seam. because this is going to be part of your support system, is to take that tape and fold it like this. So it does this. Bring it all the way around. All the way around. All the way around to your starting point. Fold it over. Seal that tape really well. And then when we're done packing this, we will take the seams multiple times. We're going to crisscross that. And here's a couple of the tips for you guys. One thing I do out of extra cardboard, not my BALIKBAYAN boxes, but just junk cardboard, I cut out inserts to go in the bottom of these boxes. So these I make and I put them in the bottom. That strengthens this seam. So therefore you don't have to worry as much about that seam opening up, because now you have a double layer of cardboard that's going to keep that strong. Okay? Now, here's another tip for you. If you got cargo, a lot of heavy things, I mean heavy things that can shift in your box, you may want to reinforce these corners. Now, we can do that with tape on the outside. But one thing you can do is if you can find a box like this that has corners, take your knife, you can cut out corner pieces. What do you do with these? I put them inside the box. I will take my tape, lay these right there in the corners, like here, here, and here, and tape them in with my packing tape, and that will strengthen my corner. You can also lay them this way in the bottom to help keep the bottom of the box from twisting and torquing. So just a couple real good little tips. And then I think I told you when we're all done, of course, we close it up, fold it up, do the same thing. Make sure we get a nice even squareness on the lid. And then my friends, we tape. Well, we tape a lot. Of course, you want to put your address on here. Mark it very legibly, easy to see. If you got a bunch of boxes, I always put like 1 of 10, 2 of 10, 3 of 10. Then, of course, you're going to have a manifest that's going to go with it. The other key is to make sure inside this box, you put your information, your contact information, and the contact information of where it's going. That way, if they crack it open at customs and they get in there, they can reseal it and they mess up your label, they know how to repack it and get it onto you. So, very important to do that. Fill out your shipping document paperwork very thoroughly and accurately. That's the key, accurately. And then tape, tape, tape. That's pretty much how we build a BALIKBAYAN box for heavy items to go to the Philippines. And folks, we're going to be shipping some heavy boxes. We may have a box or two that may push 200 pounds. Because one thing we like to do, and Lorelei has a video about this, is we like to vacuum seal things, which sucks all the air out of them and allows you to compact into these boxes. So, all right, that's just my tip for the day.